Hello and welcome back to the Guardian's Lair. We're going to continue our journey through the original figures and we're getting to the end of the Empire range now. So we've done Hoth side, we've done Bespin Heroes, we've done other characters at Bespin like the exciting Bespin Guards. So that just leaves us with 3 Empire figures and a medical droid. So I hope you're all feeling well, because the medical droid's not the most exciting figure in the range. Let's crack on with it. So these are the bad boys that we're going to have a quick look at today. So we take them out of the way and we'll start off with 1B. There isn't a lot that can go wrong with this figure, to be fair. The legs are all cast in the same plastic and it's not painted over. The arms are cast in the same colour and there's no paint on there. You obviously got the see-through midriff, and then you have got some painting on the breastplate and the insignia. So that's worth having a look at to make sure. You can see there's a little bit of rub on this one there. You can get this damaged at times and it should pop out easily and pop back in. And the head, the only painting is around the neck here. So, you know, if the limbs are good, you've only really got to look after that chest plate. Obviously the weapon, I say it's not a weapon, but this is unique to this figure, so they're not out in abundance, and there are fakes out there, and we'll probably look at that on another video. We then come to the most exciting figure in the range, the FX-7 medical droid. On a certain card it can be quite valuable, but as you can see, there's not a lot to it. You've basically got, this is all cast in the same colour, so there's no painting that can go skew with on there. You've only got the black bits there that are filled in, and the head, again, it's the same dull, uninteresting, unexciting Imperial grey with little bits of black and little dots of red. In theory, there shouldn't be any paint rub on this, because nobody ever played with this figure and nobody ever wanted this figure. You'll find that all of the medical arms should come out, and these are probably the bits that you do need to look out for to make sure they work and they're not broken, because it can be a bit fragile there, and it's worth just checking the actual arm, because that is painted and that might have some wear on it. And don't forget, the head pops up and down so, and turns. So if that's too loose, then you want another one. Imperial Commander, nice figure, all in black with the legs, so no issues there. All in black the arms, so again, not difficult there. Torso is all in black again, except for you've got to check the buckle. This one's not brilliant, but it needs to be nice and silver. The insignias need to be in nice and crisp, and again, they're not brilliant. So you won't get a lot of paint rub front and back, but it is just those key areas that make it really crisp. And then when you look at the head, you've got your hair that you want to make sure is alright. You don't really get paint rub on the eyes, and then the hat is all in black, except this should be a crisper silver and it's not. It comes with this Imperial blaster, which is fairly common, so not difficult to find. And I have got a carded one, which I'll perhaps take a picture of and put up, and then you can see how better the hat is. And then finally, TIE Fighter Pilot, who I believe is the only figure in Empire that actually appeared in A New Hope, but obviously didn't get released in A New Hope. It was only released in Empire. Now he's got the same weapon as the Cloud Car Pilot in grey, so not exceptionally rare and get difficult to get with, so because it was released with another figure. It's cast in black, so the grey boots, grey gloves need to be checked to make sure there isn't rub on them. The insignias on the shoulders and the insignias on the helmets need to be checked, and generally if they're in good condition and the fans and feet are in good condition, then the likelihood is this thing at the front will be. And on the back there actually isn't anything to worry about, obviously, except for the boots lower down. Because I've got another example where you can see it's nice and tidy on the front, and you can see that the emblems on the helmet are crisp. They're not so good there because it's been printed across the crease line, but the boots have got rub on them and they've got black, and there's a little bit of rub on the gloves, which obviously spoils the overall look of the figure. So there you bad boys that finish off the Empire range. So there you have it, just a whistle stop tour through those last few figures of the Empire range. Next up we're going to be moving on to Return of the Jedi and Jabba's Palace, and there's some great figures in there. I loved them as a kid. There was such variety, so can't wait for that one. If you like this video, then subscribe to the channel, check out some of the other ones, but I'll see you all soon. Cheerio!